Growing tomatoes this way will lead to a huge harvest, and the process starts with building the perfect bed. The first step is to add a thick layer of vermicompost to the soil. Vermicompost is made from worm castings, which are packed with nutrients and beneficial microbes. These microbes improve soil health, making nutrients more available to the plants. Vermicompost also helps retain moisture while keeping the soil well-draining, ensuring that tomato roots can grow easily without getting waterlogged. This rich organic material gives young plants a strong start and promotes faster, healthier growth. Once the vermicompost is evenly spread, it's time to prepare the planting holes. These holes should be big and spaced about 10 to 12 inches apart. Making the holes big is important because tomato plants need to be buried at least halfway into the ground. The reason for this is that tomatoes develop roots along their buried stems. When planted deeply, they grow a stronger root system, which helps them take up more water and nutrients. A bigger root system leads to healthier plants and better resistance to stress. If the holes were too shallow, the plants wouldn't be able to develop such a strong foundation, which could affect their growth and fruit production. Before placing the plants in the holes, an important step is to add 2 tablespoons of fish meal fertilizer. Fish meal is an excellent source of slow-releasing nutrients, especially nitrogen and phosphorus. Nitrogen helps plants grow strong, healthy stems and leaves, while phosphorus is crucial for root development. Adding fish meal in the hole ensures that the nutrients are right where the roots can access them. Since it breaks down slowly, it will keep feeding the plants over time, reducing the need for frequent fertilization and keeping the tomatoes well-nourished throughout their growth. Now, before transplanting, it's important to remove the lower leaves from each plant. This is necessary because leaves that touch the soil can easily pick up fungal infections, which can weaken or even kill the plant. By removing the lower leaves, the risk of disease is reduced, and the plant can focus its energy on root growth instead of supporting unnecessary leaves. This also improves airflow around the base of the plant, keeping it dry and preventing common problems like mold and rot. With the lower leaves removed, the seedlings can be placed in the prepared holes. The plants should be buried deep, with only the top portion sticking out of the soil. The buried stem will develop extra roots, making the plant stronger and more stable. After placing the seedlings, the soil should be gently pressed around them to eliminate air pockets and provide good contact between the roots and the soil. This will help the plants establish themselves quickly and start growing without stress. Once all the plants are in the ground, they need a good amount of water. Watering at this stage helps settle the soil and ensures that the roots get the moisture they need. It's important to water enough to keep the soil moist, but not too much to cause waterlogging. Tomato plants like consistent moisture, but too much water can lead to weak growth and disease. The key is to water gently, so that the moisture is evenly distributed around the roots, giving the plants a healthy start. With these steps complete, the tomato plants will be well prepared for strong growth. The rich vermicompost, deep planting method, and fish meal fertilizer will work together to create a perfect growing environment. As the plants grow, they will develop a sturdy root system, take up nutrients efficiently, and produce an abundance of tomatoes. Regular watering and monitoring for any signs of pests or disease will keep them healthy. By following this method, the results will be impressive, leading to a season filled with delicious homegrown tomatoes.